stayed up for that. That was freaking awesome. Oh boy. Okay, let's do this. It's 2 a.m. feeling like I just stole a win. Hope you know it was easy for the Vegas Golden Knights, defending Stanley Cup champions. The Vegas Golden Knights win 3-2 against the Philadelphia Flyers to go 7-0-0 as defending Stanley Cup champions. The best run a defending Stanley Cup champion has ever had in NHL history. The best start to a season that the 2023 Vegas Golden Knights have ever had in their franchise history. Making sure I remember this because what a win. I mean, okay, we're gonna completely disregard the first, like, oh, I don't know, 5/6 of this game. But to give a quick recap, a lot of talk around the Vegas Golden Knights as well as throughout the NHL has been Barbashev's slow start to the season. And yes, on a points level, 1 goal, 0 assists through 6 games, that's a pretty slow start, especially for what we were, you know, hoping that he would be. I didn't see it, and I hope that y'all didn't see it that way either, because the thing is he is trying super hard. That line has been the only line to consistently be producing almost any time that they're out there on the ice. And yes, you can put that all on Eichel or Marchessault, the other two that are on that line with him, but he's an instrumental part in that. And his effort, everything that he's doing, it just hasn't been able to get into the back of the net. And in the first period, Barbashev on the forecheck creates a turnover, kind of. It's finished over in the corner where Marchessault gets it over to Eichel, shoots it on, but it goes and is blocked out, saved, I don't remember, and it goes out in front of Barbashev, who is able to just, you know, backhand slide this thing home 5-hole against Carter Hart to open up the scoring 1-0 Vegas. The Philadelphia Flyers, I gravely underestimated you. Farabee, York, and Konechny, all sick players. Adding back Couturier and Atkinson has been huge for them. We'll get to Atkinson later, but starting off with Farabee, what an assist, my dude. The Flyers stream into the Vegas zone, and Noah Cates sends it on, and it's a pass or shot, I'm not really sure, and Farabee tips this thing directly down. Like I don't know how he did it. He batted it with his stick down, and it goes back to Noah Cates, who drove towards the net, and almost instinctually, like he didn't plan on this happening, the puck just happened to be there, just tips it past Logan Thompson. I don't know what on earth he was supposed to do there, because the puck flies in, and then he's going towards that side, and Farabee tips it down, which it didn't like go in, which he was in position to block. It goes back, and so Logan Thompson is already over here and he's got to like go back, but Noah Cates tips it home. So tie game, 1-1. It was an incredible assist from Joel Farabee. And then Logan Thompson got barreled into by his own guy. That being said, I love Logan Thompson, but oof, this goal, the next one, the second one. Atkinson streams in, told you we'd get to him, and he just kind of flings this one on. It's a very non-dangerous shot. It was going wide. It was not going to hit the net. And Logan Thompson, he plays it off his blocker, but it makes a weird bounce on the inside of his blocker. Remember, he catches right, so that's weird. But it goes off of his blocker on top of his pad, which was going backwards, and it propels the puck back into the net. An own goal, but the physics on that had to be perfect for that to happen. And of course, that's what ends up happening, and the Philadelphia Flyers have a 2-1 lead going into the second period, which is, according to Jesse Granger, the first time they've entered an intermission trailing. 19 periods into the season, guys. I think the Vegas Golden Knights are pretty good. It was a really bad goal. You need him to make that. However, I also understand where he's coming from, because after that first goal, where it's going this way and then batted down and then back, and the Philadelphia Flyers have been doing an excellent job, like quick passes across the ice to wide open players. Vegas press, but between those different things, like I understand wanting to redirect the puck with the blocker towards an area where there are no there are going to be no Flyers flying in. This second period started off halfway through, and the Flyers are out shooting the home team Vegas, who has had 4 days of rest, 17-7. Not great. And it's at this point that Vegas is like, yeah, we're the defending Stanley Cup champions. We can play hockey. And they start to pick up the momentum again, and they're driving in, and they're making these incredible things. But Carter Hart is goalieing us bad. He snow cones Eichel, barely getting his glove on that thing, and is able to keep it a 2-1 game going into the third period. Honestly, the Flyers were just playing extremely well, and Vegas wasn't playing great, and when you combine those two, up the pressure, found our footing, and couldn't get it past Hart, and we enter the third. I'll be honest, I'm starting to fall asleep. It was like 1 a.m. I'm drooping, because the Vegas Golden Knights, while getting this pressure, are not able to do anything with it because they're either playing it on, and the Philadelphia Flyers taking a page out of Alec Martinez and Ray McNabb's book, blocking a lot of shots tonight. They did a really good job of clogging up the lanes, and Vegas presses and they keep pressing, and when they don't block the lanes, Carter Hart is making saves because he's in position, and when he's not, he's making great saves. The pressure is mounting, and you can see that the dam is there, and it's just like, when is it gonna burst? When, indeed. Because Paul freaking Cotter McDavid. Whatever you want to go by from now on, dude. The puck makes its way to Paul Cotter on the blue line on a breakout, and he trips over himself, falls down, and he's getting into the boards, but while falling down, he's able to pass this thing, the puck, over to William Karlsson, who's in the center by himself. He kind of just stops with it, and while he does that, Paul Cotter shoots back up and starts streaming, and none of the Flyers are on him, and William Karlsson passes him back the puck, and he streams in and dinks it between the leg and then shoots a far side pass. Carter Hart to tie the game 2-2, and holy shoot, dude! McDavid did a goal similar to that last week against the Preds where he fell down, spun, big, whatever. Paul Cotter, that belongs there. You're in that tier. Great. Hopefully the media, which it won't, will cover this goal for the next week, because not only did it wake me up, and thankfully not the rest of my household, but it also woke up the Philadelphia Flyers, who then start pressing really, really hard, and they're doing a good job. It's back and forth chances, and the Philadelphia Flyers are doing really, really good things. And right after this goal, and you know Vegas's record with allowing a goal right after they score, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, they're about to score here. But Logan Thompson says no. It was similar to the first goal, but on opposite sides, where it made its way over here and then back, but Logan Thompson is reaching out the glove, is able to drag this thing down. No goal, tie game still, 2-2. I'm a ballerina. Flyers keep pressing, and Vegas is pressing because they have that added pressure from since the second half of the game that if they had just had the entire time. And I'm thinking this is gonna go to overtime because, wow, I can't believe we fought back to get this thing to overtime. And then there's a chance. I don't remember how this all happened. Eichel sends it over, and it's Theodore wide open, and he completely whiffs on the shot. All right, yep, overtime, okay. But Vegas recollects the puck. They're cycling it around the zone. Nick Hague kind of like toe drags with it and then leaves it, and then Theodore streams in and he shoots this thing, and Heat Seeker missiles. There's so many different bodies in front. I don't know who it could have possibly, it could have hit a Flyer, it could have hit Barbershop, I don't know, but it's Theodore. Thea score into the net, past Carter Hart. Vegas is winning 3-2 with 30 seconds left in a game where they very much should not have been. And then they forecheck after the faceoff. They win the faceoff. They're able to get into the Fire zone, waste like 20 seconds, and then they finally get out of the zone. Carter Hart is able to get off the bench. Flyers not really able to get a shot on. And the Vegas Golden Knights win 3-2 against the Philadelphia Flyers in Game 7 of the regular season. What just happened? After the Paul Cotter goal, I'm just like, what just happened? There's no way that just happened. That was unreal. That Paul Cotter play. I don't care who did what else the rest of the night. Obvious first star for Paul Cotter right there. Eichel with the second star, and Logan Thompson had a really solid game. He let in that soft second one where it was just really bad bounce, but other than that, he played really, really well. And that's great, you know? Yeah, he ended with a .929 save percentage. Our goalie situation is great. I love it. The Flyers are going to gravely destroy my season predictions if they're able to keep up this pace. If they're able to play like this every night, they're a really solid team, and I was not expecting that. In 8th for the Metro, I have the Flyers because, oof. There was a point where Noah Cates almost got a second goal in the beginning of the third, and I was like, I don't care that it's Game 7 of the regular season. If Noah Cates scores a freaking hat trick, I'm losing it. But it didn't happen, and Vegas is able to rally to win. The Philadelphia Flyers had 29 block shots, which is also the amount of shots on goal that Vegas had. That's nuts. What a night, what a win. The NHL did the full slate today of 16 games. I understand you don't want to battle with college football and the NFL or whatever, but like, would have been nicer to have this on a weekend where the games are spaced out throughout the entire day instead of just the evening, or like on a Friday. History continues. 82-0 still alive. Next game Friday, Saturday, and then Monday. Go Knights, go. Yeah, nope, I'm done. Anyways, that's gonna be it for Game 7's Nightly Review. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night.